This is the 8th of August, and as you can see, the boat is still in my mother's backyard. I had hoped to finish last month, but I guess it didn't happen. Part of the problem is things always take a bit longer, especially when waiting for deliveries that you've ordered over the internet. Some things work, some things don't work, and anyways, there's always a lot of fiddling when you're doing this stuff. Well, anyway, let me go over some of the things that have been finished off in the last 2 months. Okay, so one thing you've noticed, a few more through holes. Okay, okay, what do we got here? Bilge pump outlet. The vent outlet for the composting toilet. Urine diverter outflow, and bathroom sink outflow. And otherwise, oh yes, motor, engine, a 1991 30 horsepower Johnson, which I still have to clean the carburetor, but otherwise it runs quite well. The steering shifts, pulleys have been put in. This is the mounting bracket. I actually used the kicker bracket that was given to me with the motor and just sort of welded it into position, and so I think that'll work. That's obviously back here underneath. I've got a double backing plate, another 3/4 inch plywood backing there, so it doubled up. And other than that, oh yes, a ladder. Put a ladder on to access the deck, and otherwise none of the other hardware has been put on. Cleats and so on still have to go on. And oh yes, I put in this EVA faux sort of decking. Some of it looks like teak, but doesn't really look like teak. But this was quite easy to put in. It's got a very sticky backing that you peel off, cut it, peel it, and stick it. And it's stayed stuck so far, so it's good. Now, what else have we got here? Oh, in the distance, yeah, solar panels. I put the solar panels on, and they're all flexible, but they do need some air underneath, otherwise they tend to deteriorate fairly quickly. So I basically fiberglassed in some wooden supports and screwed them down to that. And also, I guess you can see it, is the anchor light and a head of a steaming light, so the navigation lights are on. Now in the interior of the boat. Steps to the aft. Oh, mattress for the bed, although the cover still has to be finalized. The drawers and so on I've covered before, and the hanging locker. And here we're getting to the galley. I usually keep this covered up because of all the dust, but I decided to uncover it. Oh yes, the bathroom. Yes, oh. Okay, yes. Okay, vanity, mirror, and stuff, empty stuff behind. Hello, nothing there. Shower, and I made a shower pan, and a lovely curtain for $10, so that's nice. Oh yes, I got the curtain rod. Nobody wanted that on the auction site. I think $6, so got a good deal on that one. Composting toilet still has not been tested out, although everything is in there. There we go. There's a urine diverter, and the vent is in there, and the wiring for the vent, for the little fan is in there. Box for whatever we're going to use to mix up with the poop, and wiring, plumbing is set up for a future hot water heater. Alright, good. What else have we got? Yes, alright, we put a couple chairs in here. and a little stand for whatever, coffee and whatnot. Oh yes, steering station. Now this has not been fixed yet. It's still there. These are my controls. Okay, which I cut out of some 1/4-inch aluminum, and you can see the cables going in there. I'll just take this off. And I had a lot of trouble finding a steering drum. So what I ended up doing is bought these drums. They're designed for garage openers, and that works quite well. They seem to work. At least the motor moves back and forth, and moves the way I want it to, which is good. Yes, electrical panel. I've got inverter up on top, solar controller down below. This is the panel, still needs a few more switches. And this is the wiring behind. Oh, very nice. And yes, this step, actually this contains the batteries. I have 4 6-volt deep cycle batteries in there, and basically I just unscrew that, and I can access that, pull it out a little bit. Foredeck, oh yes, okay, same thing with that EVA covering, but other than that, not too much. Let's have a look at the solar panels. There we go. Okay, there are the solar panels. 6 solar panels, producing approximately 600 watts, maybe on a sunny day, which is not today. This is the anchor light and steaming light, and those are all the connections they're laying there to connect all the solar panels together, and then the wiring to run it down to the solar controller. One of the things that I still have to do is the flooring. So as I said, we're going to use these vinyl tiles for the flooring, cut them to shape, and then glue them down. I've just laid some of them out, get an idea what it'll look like when it's together. I think I'll be okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, should be alright. What else? Oh yes, there's one other thing that tends to be another expense. The other thing was insurance for the boat, because in order to be in a marina, I found a marina up near Peterborough called Happy Days. We used to rent houseboats, but they have all the facilities for houseboats. So we're going to tow the boat up to there, but to stay in the marina you need insurance, and being a home-built boat, in order to get insurance you need a survey. So that shouldn't be too big a problem, except I did make one mistake. In the AC wiring I used solid copper wiring, which is not allowed according to the Transport Canada standards, construction standards. So I'm going to have to just replace that with the AC stranded wire. It shouldn't be too big a deal, because all the wiring, AC wiring is running in conduits, so I just have to pull it through. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too big a deal. But then the survey again, the survey is going to be about $800. Towing is going to be about another $1,000. That's even before it gets in the water. But anyway, I think we'll be able to manage it. So once I get the flooring done and all the other hookups, primarily propane hookups now, things being ordered again online, and I hope they'll come at least by mid-August. So the next video that you see should be this boat being towed out of my mother's backyard and on the way up to Happy Days Marina, on Pigeon Lake outside, well, near Lindsay, Ontario, northwest of Peterborough. So I hope you're watching then, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay, thanks for watching.